Good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It's Friday. This is our weekly recap. Goes out to all my subscribers and people who follow me on my email list and YouTube. What a weird, very ugly week. If you're looking at what this week was and you come in here, wow, we're rallying now into the close here, right? You created an H cell pattern that we have not yet finished. We came down on Friday. We put in a low last Friday. We got follow through on Monday. The Fed delivered. We sold off. We got a Biden bounce. We closed on the highs. Wicked action. They gapped us down. Okay, gapped us down big again today. And now here we are rallying into the close with about 30 minutes to go. So market's trying to get its rally hat on here late, pushing right back up. We've actually traded in a relatively tight range on the SPY most of the day, just as an FYI. You know, from a flow perspective today, it's been mostly bearish, all day long, and mostly just big puts on names and on the indexes. I have the VIX up for a reason, and I want you to look at this here. And specifically here, when you look at the VIX here, you see this rally. Look at this spike from 48 all the way up to 54, and now it's crashing. I want you to look at that and then compare that to the VXX. Come on. We did not get that ramp, right? I want you to compare it to the SPY. The SPY didn't sell off like that. So this in the VIX right now could be a blow off top. And what we did see today is on the VXX, we saw a big call buyer close at the 31 strike. We saw a big 25 put buyer out there as well in the Junes. So we're seeing some signs that they may be saying we've had enough. Now, the headlines are bad. And you know, that's all I can tell you is the headlines are still bad. The headline risk is still high. We go into a weekend where the cases in the U.S. are picking up in places like San Francisco and New York and Seattle, that area, right? But you have to see here and say, what do I want to do? What looks good? So the market's trying to rally a little bit here into the close. This is a weekend where you have to go put your shopping list together and know what you want. What if we come in on Monday and the bottom's in, or we get a short-term bottom? What do you want to buy? Now, options are jacked. Why are options jacked? Options are jacked because of the volatility. When the VIX is up, options, the IV goes up. So be aware that you're going to get IV decay way out in time. So just be aware with that. So just be careful. All right, VXX dumping. VIX is dumping here. Market is turning over. Apple's starting to rally. You know, Amazon, we were sitting here and we were watching this, and right at 1870, when the market looked like it was going to roll over, a weekly for today, an hour bet came in for the 1870, spent 335K. That guy's up 16 bucks here in about 15 minutes. So we're seeing some buying coming in. We're seeing some activity here. And you're seeing what looks like we might be seeing the signs of a possible bottom developing here in the markets. I'm going to say possible because, you know, headline driven, see what the weekend brings. Bottom line is, if you're looking what's good, I would continue to look at the strong names. And what I'm really just going to tell you here is you come out here and you open this up and you say, what names do I want to own? If you loved Microsoft up here, right, you got to love it down here under 160 bucks a share. Right? If you love Square, and I do, I love it down here. I was hoping it would get a little lower. I was hoping it would visit the 68 area. Love Square. I love how it's acting. Right? Names like that. If you like them, these are going to be good. AMD, great sales yesterday report. 20% sales increase. They're saying in long term. If you like this name, you know, start watching it. These are names, and maybe start nibbling. In China, BABA has held in well. Look at this, holding down here at 200 again. That's a name I'd look at. JD has been incredibly strong, had great earnings. Come on, holding up well. So, you know, you really kind of have to pick what you like and what you want to be in. If you like Apple, you know, that might have starting to come out of pain as their manufacturing is getting back up. Maybe this one rallies hard. Pick what you like, pick the names you're looking for, stick with the stronger names. You know, in terms of the airlines and the cruise ships and stuff, I'd be a little bit more careful yet because I could see more pain coming in there. I don't like any of the oil names here at this point. I just think that's just a bad area to go. But bottom line is there's some buying coming into the market here very late on Friday afternoon, and we'll see where this goes. Maybe we're getting a short-term bottom, maybe a long-term bottom. I still believe ultimately at the end of the day, my thesis hasn't changed. The high of the year is not in this market. And that is because this president will beat up and do whatever he has to do to keep the markets up. And just going to say this again, if there's no yield to be had in bonds, where's money going to go? It has to go somewhere else. It's going to go back into stocks. That's where we're going to get the bounce here eventually. All right, everybody have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for listening to me, and I will do charts on Sunday and catch you guys over the weekend.